Hey everyone, it's Mr. John from AK Dragonfish 3D, and today we're going to do some rod reviews. Alright, so we're going to talk about three ultralights. We're going to talk about three ultralights here today. So this is the one that I picked up last year. All three of these rods I bought at Walmart. Pure and simple. So this is the Shakepeare rod, the Shakepeare Ultralight. I have 6-pound equivalent of braid that goes to 4-pound floral, but it's 6-foot rod. It is 6'6" ultralight, 48-pound line. It came with a reel, but it didn't come with a line on it. It's got cork. This rod served me well last year. Many of limit outs. Shakepeare Ultralight rod. When you buy it, they'll be way down here. Anna, up here. There'll be a big tag right here with Shakepeare on it, and it makes the rod go blah, 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 like a crazy person. And it came with a box with some tackle in it that was right here. And yeah, it feels a little awkward at the store, but once you get it home, once you get it rigged up, it's a good rod. So I'm going to compare that this year to this rod. This is the South Bend Trophy Stalker. This also is an ultralight rod. It's a foot shorter. This is only 5'6". Okay, it's only 5'6", ultralight, 2 to 6 pound line. And I went ahead. It didn't come with line, so I went ahead and got some. I got some Grayling 6-pound. So this is just 6-pound mono on here, and that's 3/16 Panther Martin. That's what I'll probably start with. Got a collection of spoons I'm going to try today too, but we'll cover that later. And then the last rod, which the last broke on the ice, I got it hooked. And as you can see, it broke, right? So I'll cover that in a different video. This one did come with line. This was the RTF, or Ready to Fish brand of rod. This is also an ultralight rod, 2 to 6. And this is only a 5-foot flat rod. This seems like a very large reel for a 5-foot rod. For a 5-foot rod, that seems like a very large reel. It's actually much larger than the other two reels by comparison. Here, I'll hold this reel up and we'll do some comparisons. So, okay, it's about the same size as the Trophy Stalker. And then as far as the Shakepeare, this is a much larger reel than the Shakepeare. So again, if you buy this kit, it comes with line on it. I believe it was 6-pound or 8-pound line. Let's see, this rod is rated for, get the right side, 2, 3, and 4-pound line. So I'm not sure. It did not feel like 4-pound line. So be wary. If you buy the Ready to Fish trout brand, and I kind of focus right here. Today's sidekick is Anna, my oldest. Say hi, Anna.
Hi.
And so this is the brand. Just be wary that this, although it's an ultralight, as you can clearly see, it doesn't have the flex right here in this point like the other rods do at their separation point. So here we are at Chena River, at the river park of the Chena Lakes Recreational Complex. It's rather windy, but I'm going to demonstrate the Shakepeare rod first. Anna, go ahead. I have my sidekick Anna. So it functions like any other ultralight rod. Look at the tip, right? So it functions like any other ultralight rod, right? With the tip. Okay. So this is all. I think this is like an 1/8 ounce cast master on here. The South Bend Trophy Stalker. And I'm going to give this a few casts and say my comments on it. It casts well. It's got good flex. It's got a good flex like that. Okay, I'll kind of pull the tip in the camera view here. So this is me jigging it. Even though you shouldn't be jigging a spinner. Alright. So it's not as flexible as, I mean, there's probably scale of 1 to 10 if the Shakepeare Rods got a flex of a 9, this has probably got a flex of an 8. So it's like just a hair less flexible than the Shakepeare Rod. But still, it feels solid, it feels good. The reel feels good. Good in the hand. It's not too heavy for all intents and purposes. And I think it's a fairly decent rod. Alright, so looks like I've caught myself a good sized grayling here. Looks like it's not a very good hook. But win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Let's get him out of the water. Let's get him checked out here. But look at that. That, my friends, is a grayling. Right? So let's get this boy back in the water. Anna, give me your free hand, hold the rod. We gotta get him back in the water. Oh man, that's cold water, bud. Here you go. Oh no, away you go. And away he went. And that is seriously cold water. Alright, so me and Anna are gonna take these ultralights and we're gonna do some fishing. Doing some ultralight casting. She's got on a Chartreuse Thomas Cyclone. Right now she's got the Shakepeare ultralight. It's 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. It's a 6.5 rod, and she's got on not in the air. It's not golf, kiddo. Bonus. This is us at Chena Lakes. This is Chena Lakes, or at least the south half of Chena Lakes. So we're at the end of the peninsula. This is where we just shot, and then there's the South Cove, as I like to call it. Over there, you hike along this point here, and then come out there. Oh, get my finger out of the way so we can zoom properly. And then it's probably 3-4 feet over there. The fish like to congregate along there, and then also right over here where it's shady. Try to zoom in. There's also like a deep hole right there. The deepest part of the lake is approximately, if you see this hole right here, if you come a little to the left and a little bit further out, right around there, that's the deepest part of the lake is right in here ish. Get a pan. Right, and this is all the south side. Over there at the campsite, or at the dock area, that's where you can rent boats. You just follow the road around. The road literally ends at that spot, and then if you go around that cove there, down that shoreline, around that cove, there's more swimming and fishing opportunities and boating, and then going that way. And then you can also rent a boat and come out to that island. There's about 6-8 campsites on that island, and you rent the boat overnight and go from there. And then that takes you to another section of the lake over there, near what I like to call Seagull Alley. I'll cover that in a later video. And then that way right there goes around the lake, all the way around to the lake, around that way, through a little inlet to the north section of the lake. A whole nother section of the lake. So this lake is like different arms of the lake. Come down to the water's edge here, but it's just pooling along the edges. So river's got some milk going. Like I'm out on an ice shelf right now, but I don't dare go out too far here for fear of going through. Yeah, this, my friends, is Chena Lake on May the 4th. So we're home, and it's 8 o'clock at night. Sun is still 45 to 50 degrees off the horizon. We got some rain clouds coming in, so coming in from the west, from the Nana direction. So it's all well and good. And we went out to Chena and we tested out these ultralights. So 6.5 Shakepeare and a 5.5. What was the other one? Not the Ready to Fish, but the. Either case, both rods were from Walmart. We tried them out, demonstrated some casting. We even caught a Grayling, really large Grayling, over by the river park at Chena Lakes Complex. I will drop a Google Map pin, as always, in the description down below. If you like what you see, hit the like button and come on back. It's only May 4th. Lots more to come. All the ice is going away. It's time to start recording some fishing. With that said, remember, fishing is life. For everything else, there's coffee. Speaking of, we're in the driveway. It's time for coffee. Y'all have a good night.